Hello, parents, students, and staff. My name is Bennett Hawley, and I am the principal of this fantastic school. And it is an honor to be addressing the 8th grade class. And while it is from afar, the proof Kenilworth cares has never been as evident as during this COVID pandemic. Over the past 2 years, we have watched these amazing young men and women grow from being elementary students into high schoolers. I am very proud to have worked with these students, their families, and the staff that has contributed to their growth and education while in attendance of Kenilworth Junior High. I would like to take a moment to recognize the efforts of our assistant principal, Mr. Will Orlinghouse, along with our 2 counselors, Mr. Cameron and Ms. Trimble. They have been instrumental in getting us through the end of the year. But most importantly, I would like to acknowledge our awesome teaching staff because they are the ones who run the show. They were able to completely change the way they deliver instruction essentially overnight. I remain incredibly impressed with their professionalism and ability to meet the needs of the students in person or from a distance. Our students have no idea how lucky they are to have been taught by such dedicated professionals. I also want to take a moment to acknowledge 3 retirees this year. What a year to go out. The first is Ms. Newbacher, our ELERT and ELD teacher, who after 25 years has decided to hang it up. She will be missed. Secondly, Dr. Schmidt, a science teacher, is putting away his basketball shoes as he retires for the second time. He completed 20 years as a deputy sheriff and now another 20 as an educator. It's amazing. Lastly, Ms. Rose is wrapping up her 31st year as a science teacher in Alameda, Pleasanton, and most of her time was spent here at Kenilworth Junior High. These are some huge shoes to fill. They take a lot of institutional knowledge with them. They should be very proud of the tremendous impact they have had on young lives. Now on to students. The end of 8th grade marks one of those memorable life milestones for students. I know that I can vividly remember completing 8th grade. Students, this is a time to stop and reflect on all you have learned. It is a time to thank all the people in your life who have supported you. It is a time to plan for a successful future. Your time at Kenilworth has been particularly unique. During both your 7th and 8th grade years, school was canceled due to smoke from fires, power outages, and Petaluma served as home to many who were forced to evacuate. And then, of course, who will ever forget the COVID pandemic as schools and businesses around the world closed their doors. But through it all, Kenilworth has been here to provide you with a top-notch education. Students, you are a class of high achievers. You receive accolades both within and outside of competitive arenas. You have won multiple pennants to add to our gymnasium wall. But that's not all. Within this class, you excel in music, drama, art, and physical activity. You give back to your community by supporting fundraising efforts for charities. And while you as a class have accomplished a lot, your greatest achievements are yet to come. I can't wait to see what you will do in high school. My family has a favorite phrase that we use when we will not see one another for some time. It is simple but means a tremendous amount. We say, always remember who you are and what you stand for. No matter what high school has to bring, know that we will always be here to support you through it. Don't ever forget where you come from. You are a Colt, and the life skills and educational values your parents and teaching staff have instilled in you should shine as a driving light to help you find your way through high school and life's challenges. Always remember who you are and what you stand for. We believe in you. And now for a few words from Mr. Orlinghouse.
The first thing I want to say is that I miss seeing you so much. Walking around campus before school, at break and lunch, and getting to talk to you is why I'm in education. I cherish getting to check in with you, tell corny jokes, and poke my head into your classes to see the incredible things you get to do every day. I know this is not the way you pictured ending your 2 years of junior high, but I guarantee this is something that you will never forget. One of the goals of education is to develop students both as good people and as lifelong learners. While you may not have been learning in the traditional sense, being at school in your classes, you have certainly been learning and growing. I am content knowing that you have been learning resiliency and that life is unpredictable. You have been developing skills to navigate and cope when things don't turn out as planned or expected. You have been forced into a challenging and stressful time, and you will ultimately be stronger for it. I know you will continue the life skills that you've worked on during your time here at Kenilworth. You have grown into kind, compassionate young adults, and I am very proud of you. As you begin this next chapter in your life, please make sure to continue to be kind to one another, to respect each other's differences, to demonstrate empathy, and to value diversity. And take some time to stop and say thank you to everyone in your household, to all of your family members, to everyone that has been with you through these last few months. Thank you for allowing me to share this celebration of your time at Kenilworth. Go Colts!
Congratulations, Kenilworth Junior High School 8th graders. You've been through a crazy year, and we're hopeful that in the fall you're able to settle in to an amazing freshman year of high school. The Colt spirit is alive and well in Petaluma, and on behalf of the entire Petaluma City Schools community, we applaud job well done.